Hi there, and nice you're watching again. This video I'm going to show you 4 little mini books in my larger Dinah Wakely art journal and 2 separate mini books that I created recently. And I hope I inspire you to create your own mini books. It's big fun, and make sure you watch the video until the end because I'm about to show you the tiniest mini book ever. Enjoy! So the first book that I've been creating is this mini book about success. All the successes from 2024. And I don't know if I've shown this one already, if I've shown you this one. But it's all about the fun things that I've been doing. The Bob Ross workshop that I gave to my cousins, and I did in total 15 workshops. This is nice lessons with kids. I have very nice art journal students, and this is all about my retreats. That was also a big, such a good thing from this year, last year now. And I have written 4 songs, and I did complete art journals, Spain and home, and France 2024. And this is, you see, I just now, read everything that I've written in the book, but you see there's really a color scheme that I used, and that's pink. It's actually what's on this page as well, but it's also that color of blue a little. It's brown, and it's all kind of packaging things like this, but this is something I think Denise Love sent that to me from Little L Studios. Brown, blue, you see that, and I'm creating all the pages on forehand, and then I put the book together and I write down things in it, but it's every time it's a different process. So I learned book binding. This page is about that. And you see this book is binded in a very simple way. And here's the full step-by-step plan how you can bind your own books. And we're monetized by YouTube. That was in June last year. So this is the collaboration with Mika. And then here's something about that I've done the singer-songwriter course with Adrian Lenker with School of Song. That was just great to do. And there were some plans already in 2025, and that already happened. The collaboration with Stephen Kalla Sondheim. So that's an amazing book to keep browsing when you think, what was it last year that really kept me going, and the things I'm really proud of. And it's a very good theme to think about when you create a mini book. It's a good thing to think about the things you accomplished in a year. And then in total I have 4 mini books in this art journal, I believe 4. And there's one more. Where is it? This one. And this was about a particular day. So this was the day that we went, I had a collaboration with Meta, and we did our own book binding. And I think I've already shown you this one too in a YouTube video, but just in case you haven't seen it, There were some words of the day. And you see, I wanted to make a small book because there was already a lot happening on these pages, but not everything fit on those pages. So that's why I decided to create a mini book. This was a portrait of Meta. The words of the day, it's all written in Dutch. So I can't explain all the word jokes, but we had a lovely game. Draw something that you've learned today. And it was a very funny thing because somebody told the story about in hotels, when you have a water boiler, some people are washing their underwear in the water boiler. And we had to laugh about that. It was so funny. I didn't know that. So if you go on holidays and you go to a hotel, beware. Yeah, these are all kind of patterns just to fill up the book a bit. Sometimes it's just nice to have some patterns, but it's also very nice when you have patterns that also come back on the page that you're working on. So this pattern is also there. And this I created in the same colors as that one. So that's to make it a cohesive page, that it's not a book standing loose from everything. Just like in my other mini book page, you can see that it's connecting the other, not just the theme of bookbinding, but it's just like everything color-wise. You see there are a lot of things that are the same, well, having the same colors, it's the same. And almost every page is having a link with the page around it. So every page matches the rest, and here it's the same case. It's just except this one. So it's a book. You can put things in books that are not connecting, but when you close the book or just leave it on a page that is matching, almost every page is matching except this one, because this farmer Guus is on this page, and uit Udenhout, that's the place where he lives, and he says this is my milk. So he is well, I think he doesn't match the page, but he is allowed to be in the book. Now we have one more page with the book, and that's this one, and that's a little twin book. I will put something underneath because this is almost the end of my art journal, and this page is a little higher because this part of the book is thicker. So we have here the wonderful magnolia trees from my garden. And I decided in this blank space to put a tiny little book about lovely days with my cousin Kim, and she's living in Sweden. And it was great to have her here. And we had a lovely 5 days. And I created this little book for her. And I in the first place, I was just, creating a book for myself to keep all the memories from those amazing days. And then I thought, I have way too much material to make one book. I can make two. So I will make a present for Kim as well. And it's her birthday soon. So I thought it would be wonderful to send her a little book to Sweden. And you see, they're not exactly the same. They're both based on one box of, that's the main theme actually of the book. So not just the 5 days, but the theme of the book is women's balance. And that's the package from the Yogi Tea. And you can also see that mine has a bookmark from the Yogi Tea and with a quote on it. But hers, there was just one of this, and she has this as a bag. I didn't know that was a Buddha. I never mentioned that. It was so cool. So she is also a different cover, and I just created something for her, and later on I created my cover, but then it's just about the things we've done. And here is a little Yogi Tea bag. In my book it's up in another place, and I have the French version of it. Where is it? Where is mine? Where is mine? It is inside, but I don't... Oh, here. It's almost at the end in my book. And then you can open it. And I think... Oh, yeah. Here's mine. So that's very nice to have just this bright color of pink, which was so nice to use. And you can even... Well, there are some details that I didn't want to share on YouTube, so I thought I put it here. And also here, this was the first day that she arrived. And here, I don't know how this insect is called. In Dutch, it's called a pissebed. And it was a purple one. Maybe you know it, but I will add the English word for that. And in my book, it's looking like this. And this was actually a drawing that Kim created. We, as kids, we were always drawing and playing together twice a week. So I thought it would be nice to have a drawing and painting session together. We did a lot of creative things, and she was just drawing and trying out some Derwent pencils. So it was great. And let me look. Cats were both really, we love cats, and this is, in my case, the cat is Pearl, and she had sweeties, treats from Sweden. That was very cool. I still have some left over, and she really wants it. And we did walk a lot as well the next day after sitting in the garden. We walked and drank something. Oh, we went to my favorite shop that was open, and we went to do some tree hugging. And then we got the word balance or equilibrium. And the trees were talking to us, so that was very fun. And that's why we've, in the end, bought this tea, the Women's Balance, because we thought, whoa, that was what the trees were saying. So it was like, it was so funny. Here I have my tree hugging moment. It's just trees, there's nobody hugging there. But it's just nice. This is us walking, but in a very childish style. I think we're actually on the same page. I don't know. And we ate some Indian food and with friends from Kim, Martijn and Indureka, and they bought. Oh no, they didn't bought it. They haven't bought it. They plucked it from their garden. I bought these ones because it's already, well, a month ago. But they gave us the peonies, these kind of peonies. So that's wonderful. Here I had, well, just some pink on this page, and I thought, oh, it could be a peony, right? That's very nice. So at night or in the evening, we went to a cafe, Camille, and I thought this was such a nice detail of Kim's book. I couldn't find more of these flowery, well, fabric, but I thought these layers are so wonderful, like this. And then after that, this, it's just great. And here I have, this is looking like a temple, and I tried to keep that little the same. And here in my case, I can open and close it. And we did a meditation, a guided meditation. So that's, well, I thought it was nice to put the temple. The reason why Kim was here was because her parents were married 50 years, and they had a party. And, well, she was actually the surprise because her parents didn't know she was coming over from Sweden to the Netherlands. So that was the party. We walked to the party and it was great. And after the party, we even, an angel card. I just had one of those, so I thought it had to be in her book. And after that, we plucked this flower, and it are actually these flowers. I don't know the English name, but they are amazing. And she said, we can eat it, we can eat it. It's okay, we ate it. And then she said, oh, it's poison. Okay. But we were still alive and we went to another cafe. Oh, it really did us good. Here's Kim's drawing in my book. And I think the drawing session was Monday evening. So at Monday we first did a lunch with the parents of Kim. And then we did some more tree hugging. Here's the other tree in Kim's book. So that's great. And then here's another hidden place which you can open, and there's a hidden message. So that's not for you, that's just for Kim. And here we have another label from the tea with a quote. And here, this is about Kim's drawing. And I think Tuesday she already left. And then we did a short guided meditation again. So sometimes it's just some words that I wrote down about those meditations and what the tree said. So I won't go in too much detail, but it's just great. We played guitar too. I've forgotten that. I think there's a lyric of a song somewhere in I think it's in Kim's book. Where is it? It's a Dutch song. Oh, this one. She played that for me. It was very nice. And this is the drawing. And then here, I think Kim's book is a bit longer because here it's already Tuesday and here it's Tuesday. A couple of pages later. So this is a longer book. And then it was already the end and we had to say goodbye because she was visiting a friend, and after that she was going to the airport again. So this is just a great idea. It's a wonderful gift to make it for a friend, and you can see the inspiration can be just a tea box. It's just amazing. So I created one more mini book in this larger art journal, but first I will show you some other books because I also created this book, and this is also a gift. Creating books for people is just amazing. This is a book that I created for Nina, and Nina is the girl who gave me all these wonderful fabrics like this one and like this one, a very hard one to do something with, but she gave it and it was really a nice challenge. Let me look which fabrics are in this book. Not the burlap. I think she's not in. This one isn't finished yet, but she gave me this lovely fabric as well. And she also gave me this wonderful fabric. And I think that's the final one. But she also gave me this wonderful bird fabric. And I also want to do the cover with this same like fabric. And I created a Buku. It was together with Meta. And here you can see these wonderful fabrics are all appearing in this tiny book. I haven't written something in it because it's a book for Nina. And I hope she will not watch this video before she gets it, because I saw Nina last Saturday at a party, and I said, I have something for you, but she doesn't know what. And I hope she doesn't watch this YouTube video before she gets it. And it's with all kinds of papers, just like Meta is working in her Buku, so it's wonderful. And I never created an A4, A5 size book, so this is just amazing. So do you recognize it? It's also in the red book, and this one too. So it was much fun to create this book, and we think about a longer class about book binding. So it's great to have this book made. Then there's another book that I actually created for a small bookbinding class that needs to be edited, but here is that book finished, and I will browse through it fast, and it's all with the theme new, and that's the Dutch word for new, and it's pronounced the same way, new. A bit different, but almost the same. So this is just all kinds of paper that invited me to go for this wonderful golden flower. This is something from out of a magazine, and this is actually an intuitive portrait, so that's great. And there were a lot of intuitive portraits appearing in this book, also this one from the side. I will browse very well. I will mention if there's something remarkable. This is Etty Hillesum. That's a Dutch writer. She did a lot of diary writing during the Second World War. She was Jewish, but she was also very modern, and it was great to read her work about, well, almost like she was doing Buddhism, and it's just wonderful what she writes. So I wanted to do a portrait, and it was because I've been to a college about her, so it was great. And there were pieces of fabric, some pieces that students gave to me. Like here, this one was one from Hanneke, and this one was from Machteld. So it was great to use it. This was stamped with my wooden stamp from India. And this was a session of a friend of mine painting and sketching hair. So that was very nice for a painting festival. And this pattern I created for a masterclass, Patterns in Movement, for the same painting festival. So it was really wonderful to host that one, and they all created wonderful patterns. So I thought it would be nice to add a pattern in this little book as well. And let's move on. Sometimes it's just kitchen paper where I paint on or I clean my brush with, and this is a cutout from a wallpaper swatch kind of thing. Try to see if the wallpaper is nice on your wall. You can just grab some wallpaper, and I always grab them to fill up my art journals. This is a wonderful jelly technique. This is not a jelly print, this is the original, but I used this one do some jelly print transfer from images from magazines, and it was really nice to do. So stay tuned, because I will share a jelly print transfer video soon. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss that video. And here you can see a page from a magazine called Happiness, and that's a good one to do the transfers with. But I just love this page. And on the back of that page was accidentally one of my favorite stories about the Little Prince. And this is a quote, I will translate it freely from Dutch. just with the heart, you can see clearly the really essential things are invisible for the eyes. And then another piece of wallpaper and kitchen paper, kitchen towel. And this girl is called Portrait on Girl on Kitchen Towel. And here you see a little flap. And this is actually something that needs to go into this book, because this is Kim's handwriting, and she wrote this after visual meditation. And then I think there's just one word that I've torn out and I put in this book because I found it important, but I didn't want to, lose this piece of paper. So here is another flap. All kind of fabrics, stamped paper again, all kind of papers with grass in it, and also with fibers, another portrait, old book pages. So the book, in the end, it's getting thicker and thicker. And this is the book where it needs to be in. And now I took another component out because my diary is also full simultaneously as this one. So that's a good thing. So now it's quite empty. But when I put this book and another segment in, you see how thick it will be. Maybe the next time I won't go for our journaling items, but just a blank book with just blank pages. This is very thin paper though. This is from a bread bag from Spain. And here, this is something I grabbed from a church and I thought it would match this page wonderfully. So some of the pages aren't really finished, like this one. It's nice, but it's, in my opinion, not really finished. So maybe I'll do something with that. But I won't do it when I'm on the road, and I take this book with me, but I won't work on pages that are full like this already. So these are poppies from my own garden, the orange poppies, so that's very nice. And yeah. And there's still a lot of power between bits of vulnerability. I like this lace. I don't know who gave that to me. Maybe Denise, I don't know. I also love this part. It's coming from, I think, from Happiness as well, the magazine. There are lots of lovely pictures that I don't allow myself to use a lot of pictures for larger art journals like this, but for mini books and these kind of books, I just love collecting those and using those for these books. Just like wallpaper, I'm normally not that free to use everything that I love to use. So these books are really giving me no restrictions what to use and what not. So there's still some blank spaces. There's fabric, there's music sheet paper. And here you can see if you buy a new section for the Traveler's Notebook, then this paper comes with it. So I thought it would be nice to put it in this book because there are all scribbles and doodles and things on it. So notes. And I was searching for an envelope for this book all the time. And then I stumbled upon this from a restaurant to put your fork and knife in and the napkin. So this was my envelope, and it was really nice to customize this little book. Also because this last page wasn't, the same length as these ones. So this gives it also a little more, it's stronger right now. And when you put it in a book, it's like this. So it's really nice. I will show it to you. And this book I actually created for an online class about creating mini books. And then I show you the full process, not how I did everything that I done now, but a book that you can still use for as an on-the-road art journal, because it's small. Well, of course, you don't need specifically to have the traveler's notebook, the cover of that. You can simply go with this one, because this is really a lot of weight if you have this always in your bag. But I just love to work in it, and I show you the full process. And that course still needs to be edited, but I keep you updated when you follow this channel. So that's really cool. And then we go to the final piece in this book, the final mini book. And that's, I've already shown you in a previous video, and that's the one in the cat house. The door is open, and this is my final mini book that I'll be showing you today, and that's the cat tales. And it's all kind of tales. Well, I just did some writing. It was so small that I couldn't do all the writing in it, but it was really fun to create a mini book. So they're in all kind of sizes. This is the smallest one, and then we had this one, and I really love that one too. I think this is the largest one in the book. The book book inside of the book, and then we have the twin book. Oh, we have this one, and then we have this one. So it was really amazing to create all these twin books as well. It was really fun to create these ones. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next video. And I hope I inspired you to create your own mini book. And if you already did, please let me know, what was your experience? What was your book about? And if you haven't already, well, let's create one. And I hope I have gave you enough inspiration, and that you will come up with a theme, and you see it doesn't take a long time to create a mini book. So have fun, enjoy your day, bye bye.